Another issue I wanted to touch upon, my dear brothers and sisters. Many of you might be aware of the plight of Muslims in Myanmar. Myanmar is a country in South Asia with a sizable Muslim community. Muslims in Myanmar, who are known the Rohingya Muslims, they have been suffering from persecution for years now by the government of Myanmar. They are being displaced from their homes. In some cases, their kids, their children have been burned out alive. Their women were raped. Many of them were forced to leave the country to other countries where nobody even would allow them to, no one else would welcome them, facing ambiguity, uncertainty. All of this has been happening while the world is not doing anything. Amazing, my dear brothers and sisters. There are 57 countries. There are 57 Muslim countries headed by so-called Muslim leaders. They have been dead quiet. They didn't say anything about the plight of those Muslims. They don't even condemn. They did not even issue condemnation of the suffering of those people, Muslim people in Myanmar. You hear some Muslim countries are willing to attack their fellow Muslims, just like the war in Yemen, killing innocent people in Yemen, killing innocent people in Syria, killing innocent people in Iraq, but they don't do anything about saving the lives of Muslims in Myanmar. Who spoke yesterday? Who defended the Muslim rights? Surprisingly, it was not a Muslim leader. There are 1.6 billion Muslims in the world. They have been quiet, cowardly quiet, not defending their Muslim brothers in Myanmar. It took the Pope of the Catholic faith, Pope Francis, to come out and fiercely defend Muslims in Myanmar. Shame on you, Muslim leaders. Shame on you for your cowardice and for your silence and for your inability to even say one word to help those poor Muslims. Over 1 million Muslims now are being displaced. Their women are being raped. Their homes are being demolished. No one helps them. No one even say a word. No one offers a financial help. Yesterday, my dear brothers and sisters, I was reading in the news that the Qatari government is spending $500 million a week. A week! On what? On an event that will take place in Qatar in 2022, the Olympic Games. $500 million a week. You do the math. How much that will be in 1 year? Over 55 billion. In 4 years, Qatar is spending $200 billion on building facilities that will be used for a week or 2 weeks only in year 2022 in Qatar. Yet they see all those Muslims are dying, starving in Myanmar, in Africa, in Afghanistan. They don't do anything. Shame on them. Shame on those rulers who call themselves Muslims. Yet they don't do anything for Muslims. They do not extend the hand of help to any Muslim dying or suffering or starving. So I would like to also thank the Pope Francis, for speaking the truth, for coming out and furiously defending those oppressed Muslims in Myanmar. At least finally there is a voice in this world courageous enough to defend those innocent people in Myanmar.